off the edge. That's because if I went all the way to the edge, then it would squeeze out, wouldn't look good. So just spread it evenly again, air quotes. Doing my best here. About a centimeter or so off the edge. Yep. Right there. Then we add some of our cherries. Again, about 2 spoons. 1, 2, yeah. So that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 2. So just like that, and again, spread it evenly. So you have nice coverage. Every piece should have. Microphone's trying to run away from me. So you have an even coverage, and each piece should have some cherries, if possible, like the same amount in each piece, or a bit more in the piece you wanted to get, if you like me. Yeah, but if you like me, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to get the whole cake. Yeah, that was not a joke. Okay, laugh. That's not a joke. So, again, not all the way to the edge, but with the cherries, there's one more thing. Yeah, a bit more here. The middle is left empty, as you can see. Just a circle in the middle. Who can guess why is that?
Cut it.
Exactly. I've been doing this for a long time, but no one ever got it right. No. So, when I cut the cake and there's cherries in the middle, it's going to just mash together in the middle. So that's why the middle is left empty, so I can cut it. Great. You get 10 points, which are useless, but... And now for the whipped cream. So we use a little bit of whipped cream. Yeah, I didn't say 2 spoons, but yeah, probably. So just a bit of whipped cream. Take our knife and spread it nice and gently. Don't push too hard at it, because whipped cream. And all the way. This one can go all the way to the edge. If it squeezes out, it's a good thing, because then we can use that to cover the sides later. So this one, don't worry, go crazy. Just even spread all over the cake. All the cherries have to be covered, that's why I'm using so much cream. If you have cherries poking through, add more cream, because it's structural. And again, don't worry, whipped cream is actually healthy because it's basically just milk. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. It's basically just milk. Milk is healthy, so whipped cream has to be healthy as well. Just logical. So, nice, smooth, even layer. Like this. Nice and smooth, all the way to the edge. Everything covered. And we can go on to add the second layer. Right here. Make sure it's right in the middle, on top of everything else, because otherwise you're going to get a tipped cake, which is going to fall down, and you have to clean it up. Not a fun thing, let me tell you. Experience. So, on the second layer, no jam, no cherries, because of one simple reason: the whipped cream is not stiff enough to hold it up. It would be too heavy for it. So instead, we're gonna use this thing. Yeah? Again, Kirschwasser, 40% cherry schnapps, really nice drink. Yeah. So just a few drops to get it some smell and flavor. Few drops of the Kirschwasser. It's Friday, so I can go a bit more. You get the idea. And again, cover it with more whipped cream. Here, a lot of people start to worry that the cake's going to be too sweet from all the whipped cream. You don't have to worry because the whipped cream is unsweetened. It's just plain cream, nothing in there. Whipped like 5 minutes ago. So fresh, healthy, nice. It really adds like the fluffiness, Is that a word? Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. Adds fluffiness. It's really light. Gets. Yeah, you can smell it, right?
Yes, yeah.
In the
Really?
first row here, they can smell the Kirschwasser. A really great smell. Adds a lot to the cake. It's kind of a traditional spirit or schnapps here in Black Forest. Because the cherries are really prominent in kitchen here, in all sorts of things. You get them in cakes, all sorts of desserts, even for meat like sauces and stuff like that. So cherries are really local ingredient used in a lot of things. Really, the whole cake is a representation of the Black Forest. Yeah, you get the brown black chocolatey base, like for the Black Forest, Schwarzwald here. Then you get the cherries for traditional cherries, red, and then the whipped cream as a snow. Because in the winter, like, ooh, it's just end of August and you can already see how it's gonna look. Except the snow, yeah. Snow in August would be a bit overkill. So, once again, nice, even, smooth layer, and on to the third part. So, right there, again, just in the middle. No one wants to clean it up afterwards on the floor, and I'm hungry, so it would not work. So, just like that, and again, on top of this, here we're not going to use even the Kirschwasser because I don't want to get drunk yet. But we're going to use just more whipped cream to cover the entire cake.
How are you cutting the cake?
Yeah, great question. So I use this turning platform and you just go around shallow cut, just like mark two cuts, 3 pieces, to pretty even layer, and then after you have the marking cuts done, you go over the whole thing. So that's how you get like, yeah, even cuts.
Sure.
It would be nice with a string, like really thin string, you know, just wrap it around,
dental
pull it.
floss.
Or, yeah, dental floss, but unflavored.
Yeah.
Don't want to get mint. Doesn't pair well with pasta. So, again, right away. Nice. And even on this layer, really taking my time to make it as smooth as possible, because it's the layer that's going to be seen
How
by
many
everybody.
cups of cream is in there?
Cups, I have no clue in the cups, but as I said, it's 1.5 liters, so if someone here can make the change to cups, I don't know how the ratio goes. I'm not sure. But we do have postcards where the whole recipe is, and there it is in the cups. So after this cake is done, I'm going to put the postcards right here, and you can take them. Make the cake at home, send me a picture, I'm going to rate it.
Oh, that could be good.
Don't worry. It's not that hard of a cake. I mean, it's really hard and you need to be a trained professional. So just like that. The only thing that you would actually need to really find somewhere for the cake is the Kirschwasser. Because I heard that's kind of hard to get in America or any other country really. But for that, I can just recommend you over there by the cash register, you can buy a small bottle. Just like souvenir, a gift, or for making the cake. Again, it's a schnapps, so it's not perishable. Don't have to worry about it going bad. So, if you want to make this cake, I would highly recommend to buy the Kirschwasser here.
Will they ship it? Like if you order?
I'm not sure. I think you could find like an internet shop somewhere that sells it with shipping, but right here, it's gonna bake it for you, nice and tight so it doesn't break. So, once the top is covered, we're gonna cover the sides. And for this turning platform is really great because I can just hold the knife and turn it. If you don't have this turning platform and you want to make this cake, good luck. Takes a lot longer, but it can be done. I've seen it. No problem. Again, few spins, and any areas like this one, cover it with more cream. The answer is always more cream. It's Germany after all. Go big or go home. Go home. Yeah, that's the national motto. Right there. Any spots that you don't like, just cover with more whipped cream, turn it, smooth it out. One final spin. Right there. So, at this point, if you're doing this like me in front of people, there's additional step. You're gonna find the nicest looking side and turn it to the people, so they don't see all the rest. But that's just if you're making it in front of people. So, just a quick tip if you ever do this presentation, which I had it out. Okay, right here. And you can see after I did the sides, I have like this raised corner on the top. So just bring this in so it doesn't ruin the look of the cake. Really nice, gentle sweeps, because if I went too hard on it, just break it. So right there. Like so. One more sweep on the side. Really, the time depends on how pretty you want to make it. And since I'm doing this for myself, I want it really nice. Because I like nice things. So, that's the whole cake covered, as you can see. And sometimes you get like these pieces poking out, and that's from not aligning the cakes properly. But that's going to get covered up in the next step. Second. And that's the chocolate. So, we need a block of dark chocolate, or again, milk chocolate, whatever you want. I'm going to use dark chocolate, original recipe. And a serrated knife. The reason behind using serrated knife instead of a grater is graters are really hard to clean. And really hard in covering the sides, because you know you have to grate it and smear it in. Instead, we're gonna do just this really cool technique with a knife. Spin it around and just grate it on. So this helps to make the cake look better, gives it just a touch of chocolate, because you know, small chips, and also covers all the mistakes you've made. Of course, I don't do mistakes. I don't need that, but you know, if you do, it covers up. So, right here. And with this, you can really go crazy and do this for a long time, covering all the white spots. For me, I think that should be enough. Right there. So, once the cake and the table and the floor are covered in chocolate, you can't do that without mess. Like, there's no chance. We're gonna use this thing that looks like a torturing device, possibly, and just push it right in the middle, but just like that. Not all the way through, because you see this little circle would not work. So we just use this for marking cuts, so you know where the slices should be to be even. So just like that. Then we're gonna take our piping bag with more whipped cream, because I can, and just use this to make nice little decorational roses on each slice. Really doesn't have to be skip this cake, skip this step, and use something else to decorate. But again, doing this traditionally, and traditionally it was done this way, mostly because it's the easiest way to decorate a cake. Just nice, symmetric, air quotes. Right here. And last one. So, just like that. And for the last little touch, we're just gonna take cherries and push one cherry on top of every flower for you. And here for the decoration, you could use fresh cherries, for example, instead of these marinated ones. But with that, there comes a problem, because I love fresh cherries, so I ate all of them. But if you have enough self-discipline, yeah, go ahead. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Black Forest cake.
Bravo.